Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus. Always on my side, always provides. Very happy. Do I got lipstick on my teeth? Alright, never mind. Okay guys, so what am I gonna cook today? I feel like eating something fried, something Spanish, something delicious, irresistible. You know what I have? I have these pork. When I made a big pernil, I was only using the meat and I didn't want to get rid of the pork fat, which has a lot of meat on it. See that? That's a lot of meat. So what I'm gonna do is something in Spanish called chicharrones. Chicharrones are tiny bite-sized pieces of pork that are fried till crispy and kind of resemble pork rinds, but a nice heartier pork rind. So that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash this off. I'm gonna wash them off, then I'm gonna put them in the pan and I'm gonna boil them for like about an hour. And then I feel like eating some, I should have called this Wanda's Cravings channel, guys. Really, Wanda's Craving. She's always craving something. So I'm craving some of these burrito, Celentanis. Okay, so I want this and I want it in a creamy sauce. So I have some butter here. I have some copper kettle shaved Parmesan cheese. But it has to have something else. It can't just be butter and Parmesan. So you know what? I'm gonna make it into a crab flavor. Crab flavored pasta. So that's what I'm gonna do. Flat creamy pasta, crab flavored creamy pasta. It's gonna be so good. So I'm gonna start to boil this and I'll be back after it's all boiled in this pot for 1 hour. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm not putting anything in it, guys. I'm just gonna boil it for an hour, okay? And then I'll be back. Okay, guys. A quick little sneak peek. I washed it, put it in the pan. Now I'm gonna turn it on. Let me plug in my stove because I like to save electricity. All right, so I'm plugging it in. I turned it on. Will it work? A Sunday blessing? No, not today. No cooperation. I got you, buddy. There it is. All right, so like I said, it's going there. No ingredients in it, just water. I just want this to boil down for 1 hour. So there you go, the sneak peek, and we'll be back and see what it looks like in 1 hour. Okay, and then we can season it, then we can fry it, then we can eat it. I'll be back. Hi everybody. I'm in the process of boiling this. I just wanted to show you it came to a full boil. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's really tough. It's really tough and it's really hard. I mean, like really, really hard. So that needs to cook, like I said, for an hour. But meanwhile, I'm over here trying to open up the crab, and I owe it all to Moon Tell That, my favorite TikTok YouTube person. Moon Tell That. She showed me how to open up these crabs that it comes out all together. I mean, like in one shot. I told her I wind up eating everything, but just wanted to show you real quick what she taught me. I learned, Moon. So you have your crab here and all this whole piece is full of it, right? So you're supposed to take them and just slice it in half, right? And then you pull it out, half of it, and then here's the other half. Thank you, Moon. I would make a mess. I would tear that crab up and be chomping on it for a long time. But now I know how to take him out. Thank you, Moon. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I'm in the process of cutting it and taking the meat out of here. So I'm going to continue to do that. And meanwhile, I found some more crab that I only used like half of a jar. It was like a pound of crabs. I used half of it and I made these stuffed crab cakes. And they were really good, but I didn't know what to do with the other half, so I just froze it. And guess what? I'm going to use that in my cream sauce today. And then while I was looking for that, I also found turkey skins, those big pieces of turkey skin. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna fry it up too. I'm just waiting for that to defrost. So like I said, guys, it's gonna take me about an hour. I'll be back. Hi everybody. This is getting me anxious. It's taking so long. It's like the hour doesn't hurry up. So here it is. Here's my pot of water so I could boil macaroni, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's been about 40 minutes. Okay, so you see almost all the water already dehydrated on this. So look at that. It doesn't have any water, but the meat is not cooked yet because I've had them down on the bottom, because what I'm trying to concentrate in is on the skin side to become really nice and soft, so it can then crisp up really nice. Because once I go to crisp it up, I'm gonna fry it. So this would have been like so dry, you could like have like a shaved pork, okay? But I don't want that. I want the meat to be a little bit juicy, so that's why I did that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just leave it steaming there just for a few more minutes, and I'm gonna turn this stove on. And it's not working either. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys, please turn on. Thank you. All right, so this pot, this range on this side is turned on, so I'm just gonna grab this big old pot and I'm gonna put it on this side for now. Okay, and over here I'm gonna have my noodles boiling. So I'm gonna turn on that side. And while my meat is boiling, I will be preparing the sauce, the crab sauce. That's gonna go on my noodles. So I'm gonna prepare it on this side right here. I'm gonna lower it real low because I don't need to cook it quick. This can cook fast because that's for the macaroni. So let that boil. So you know what? As soon as that starts boiling, I'll come back when it's time to put the macaroni in. Okay? Meanwhile, I'll get all my stuff out. Okay? I'll be back. My water's boiling. Okay, so let's throw in the pasta. Should I throw it over? You know what? Leave this aside. That's a lot of pasta. That's a lot of pasta. So let's give it a little mix. And you know what? They said, and I heard it through the grapevine, that if you put oil while you're boiling your pasta, nothing sticks to it. That's a bummer, right? So we're not putting anything in the pasta. Okay, maybe I can add salt, but you know what? If the pasta's gonna cook up, maybe just add some salt and that's about it. Okay, let me see, how much salt? Okay, that's about a teaspoon. There you go. There you go. No crybaby. All right, so now that we got our pasta starting to boil, and this is caliente already. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some butter to it. Let's drop it like it's hot. No quiere, don't want to. Come on, you want to. Oh my goodness, it's gonna dance on the pot. There you go. Just like everybody else tired. Okay, Messina. All right, so pasta's in. The butter's in. So what else do I want to put in here? I want to add a little bit of that pasta water after it's done cooking. So now I'm just going to let this cook on really, really low heat because I forgot something. I forgot my garlic, so now I got to peel garlic. I'll be back. Okay, so where's my candle? Okay. I'm going to put this right there. And my butter is already cooked. See, it has that nice little golden flavor, color. So I'm just going to throw in about 6 garlic cloves. So I have that cooking. And my pasta water is almost done. Look, they're growing really nicely. Really nicely. So I'm gonna let this cook up and I'll be back. Okay guys, my pasta's, my butter and garlic is all good. It's about to get green on me. So I have 1 cup of milk and I'm gonna add that right there. 1 cup of milk, and I also have 1 cup of the pasta water. And I also have some cream cheese because I just love cream cheese. It's creamy. You gotta have it, guys. Alright, my pasta's almost done. And I shut off the meat because there's no more water inside there, so I didn't want it to burn. So I turned it off. So now we're gonna add this one and another one. I don't want to overpower it, but I do want to add some creaminess to this. Okay, I'm almost done squeezing it. Oh, ow. Okay, there we go. It's out now. Now I could just wait for this to cook down just a few more minutes. I didn't add any salt to this, so I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper right now to it. So I'm gonna add some salt, about that much, a teaspoon of salt. And I'm gonna add some pepper. Some pepper in there. So now I wanna just cook this up a little bit. Melt that cream cheese in there. Melt it all up in there. Like I said, wait, let me get this stuff on. My pasta's almost done. See? It's al dente right now. Almost done. It's almost done, guys. So I'll show you what I want to do. I want a little bit of that pasta water. So this shut down again. Yeah, I didn't want it to burn. Alright, so I'm gonna get some butter, garlic, and herb. Some butter, garlic, and herb going on in there. Not so much. Okay, that's about good enough. Like I said, I don't want to overpower the taste of the crab. So let me just pick this up. It didn't come to a boil yet. Alright. It's getting there, guys. But I want it to come to a full boil before I add some of that pasta water in here. I want all of that crab meat to go in between all that pasta. See? There you go. That's the kind of boil that I wanted. A nice boil. Now I could grab, I got, look. Okay, now I'm gonna grab some of the pasta water. No pasta, just the water. Okay, so I got like half, because I was burning myself, so that's half a cup of the pasta water. And here's the other half. So now I'm gonna lower this heat because I don't want my cheese to burn. So I'm gonna be throwing in some of this and just helping it along so it can melt. Gotta have the cheese, guys. So let's melt this cheese in there really nice. Just get a nice little cream sauce going. And I'm just gonna turn off my pasta now. Because I think it's ready. It looks ready. We could try one. Can I try one? Oh yeah, it cut into it. So this is ready. Alright, so now what I wanna do is I just want to come to a boil. I still see cream cheese. Okay, there you go. Oh my goodness. This is looking very nice and creamy. I'm just going to get my strainer. Okay. Okay, so let me hold on to this pot. Wait, I didn't put my crab in. I think I will put the crab in after so it doesn't break. So let me just grab some of this pasta. And I'm just going to put it in there, and I'm going to lower that heat a little bit. And hold on one second. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like. It has that nice broth in there still. So I just want to turn down the heat so it doesn't evaporate. I have my crab here, the one that I told you that I had put away. So I'm going to add the crab in. I'm adding this one because it's the pieces, like little crab legs, the small part. So, down. Okay, so I'm adding that first. And I'm going to say this like a garnish on top a little bit so it could look nice. So that's how it's going to be. It smells delicious. It just needs more cheese. I think it needs more cheese. So let's get a little more cheese to put on this. That's nice. There's a nice amount. Yes, yes, yes. So excited, happy, yum. All right, so that's good amount. So let me just give this another mix and get all that cheese and crab incorporated in there. You can see the nice chunks of them. Guys, that's looking really good and delicious. Delicious. Oops. Like I said, get back in there. No one gave you permission. Get back in. All right, so I'm just gonna let this sit here for a little while, guys. Honestly, I'm just gonna let it sit there while I work on this that has no juice already. So give me a minute. Let me get my cutting board and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a plate and I have a cutting board and I have some extra garlic chopped up in case someone wants to put some more on their food. So this is what the meat looks like that. This has been boiled and the broth is so sticky. I mean, it's like collagen in a pot. Okay, that's how nice and sticky that is in a pot and on my stomach too. All right guys, so I'm just gonna take this nice piece of fat there. Oops. Guys, I'm not kidding. Collagen in a pot. That's what I just made. And you know what? I'm going to use it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to use it because, like I said, it's collagen, but it's also fat. Can you see what I'm talking about? Look at that. That's like collagen. All that fat is collagen. It's good for you. But anyway, some people beg to differ. I'm just going to leave that on and my pot is hot. All right. So what I want to do with this meat is I want to just cut it up into smaller pieces so that I could fry them. And hopefully they'll come out crispy. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. If I come back here, could you see what I'm doing? All right. So I'm just going to cut a couple of pieces. They look so good, guys. To fry them up, they really look good. All right, so I'm gonna pop it there, and that's the size that I want. That's a good size. I don't know, perhaps probably half an inch or maybe less, but that's how I want them, so they can fry up really nice and toasty and crispy. So here's some more, which I don't like this little piece right here because it had some, not feathers, it just had hair. They forgot to depluck it or something. All right, so all this is going there. All this gelatin, it looks like jelly. But I know some people would just love to eat it just like that. See a wiggle, see a jiggle. Okay, so let's keep going. that piece is hairy, stay over there. All right, so here's another chunk, and has a nice piece of meat. Actually, all of it has a nice piece of meat. So I'm gonna take it like that, and I'm gonna cut 1, 2. I think 2 is about enough. I think that's just fine right there. All right, so there I got 2 pieces. Look at all the meat on this one. Just gonna cut this end piece off, and I'm gonna cut this one in 2. And that's already sizzling. Oh my goodness. And you know what else I have, guys? I have some tallow. If you don't know what tallow is, it's from the beef. When you cook the beef, it lets out a lot of fat, and it's called tallow. So beef tallow, I have some of that. I have beef tallow oil, or beef tallow. So I'm gonna use some beef tallow, and I'm also gonna fry some butter onto it. Look at these pieces. I'm telling you, you could just eat it just like that. Nice and tender and gelatinous. That really looks good. All right, but we're not doing that. I want to fry them into chicharrones. And I don't know, I think I even have them too big. I think I should have cut them at least in half so they could be more crunchier. But we shall see. Let me trust the process. But I keep thinking that these pieces would be better. Like all those pieces that I just cut, just right in half. Some of them, just to see how they look. I won't do it to all, but I'm just so curious. Okay, so we have it here, and maybe this one and these right here. Okay, the other ones I'll leave alone, but this one I'll just cut it in half to see if it works better when it's in half, or does it really need to be all together. All right, so there we go. Finished cutting. Now, my daughter said that if you use a little bit of butter, if you use some butter into the oil, when you use olive oil, she said it wouldn't burn. So I'm trusting the process. All right, so there we go. Olive oil, because it's good. All right, so that is the olive oil, the butter, and this is what I was talking about. I have some tallow, and it's like pure fat, like body butter. No, not body butter. Just kidding, not body butter. It's just tallow. Okay, it has a really good taste, and it's all the fat from the beef, from the picanha steak. I had a picanha steak, and I saved the fat. So I'm hoping that's enough. So what I want to do is I want to raise the heat. Let's raise the heat, people. Okay, so as soon as this heat is raised up, I didn't even season those babies. Oh my, oh my. What are we gonna do? We got the backup. Maybe I'll lower that a little bit. Oh no, I don't want to get burned. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of sauce to this, right there. Add some seasonings because I forgot all about it, guys. Okay, spread it out. We needed to wait for that anyway, so that's what we're doing. This one's open? Yes. Okay, so this one's open. Let's get some in there. And let's get some here. And it doesn't have no salt. That's really high. I'm going to lower that. No, no. No, 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 no. Okay, so here we go. Add some salt to that. Because I didn't add it before. That scared me, guys. That was scared. Alright, so salt, pepper, sazon, and a little bit of garlic salt. Or the garlic and herb seasoning, just a little bit. Let's add some of that. Alright, so you can't say I didn't season. Alright. Here comes the rest of the part. Let me see. There's a piece of meat already in there. If you don't see me, it's because I'm within safe safe flipping distance. All right, you know what? That oil is hot, so let's begin. So I seasoned it. I'm just gonna give it a little flippy. Don't fall out. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. I'm fooling around because I'm just so nervous that it's gonna splash and burn me. Trying to turn on my laugh receptors. Ha ha ha. What is it? See what I mean? I am so tempted to just back up, reel back up, like really far, but I know it's gonna get me. I'm still in range. Those pops are sporadic. They go everywhere. But you know what? My oil is really high, guys, okay? So it's not making that much noise. But ay, ay, ay. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I need a shield. I got a shield. I have a shield. I hope it helps. I don't even want to touch them. No, no, no. Maybe if I cover them. I cover them. No, I am scared. Guys, I don't know what's going on. Oh no. Oh no. That's right. I protect it. I'm scared. I don't even want to go near it. I don't want to go near it. See that? See that? Protect yourself, people. How do I walk to the other side now? I'm scared. That was so scary. It was getting hazardous. So I had to shut the video off, or rather my phone died. It saved me because I was going nuts. I didn't know where it was gonna splash next. It was so funny. All right, this is how the first batch came out. Really nice, really crispy, nice pieces there. Okay, so I don't know if I should do this on or off camera because guys, this splashes so much. I just want to throw them all in, flatten them, and I'm going to get the cover, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did before, which is back up and let it do what it has to do. Thank goodness it's not splashing me. At least I could put them where they belong. That was so scary. I'm so scared. Alright guys, so now I can bring the heat up high. And my crab is good. It's just sitting pretty there. When I give it a nice mix, it's going to be nice and creamy. But yeah. Okay guys, I'm going to let this fry up and I'll be back because that's scary. Hi everybody. I'm back. I had to pause that part of the cooking because let me tell you, it was a catastrophe in here. It was no bueno. Alright? It wasn't for viewers' eyes. Okay, so this is ready. I'm going to move the pieces that I said I'm going to decorate. I'm just going to move them over a little bit. And let's just give this a mix. And look, nice and creamy. Nice and delicious and creamy. Oh my goodness, look at all that crab. Alright, so I'm going to serve myself a plate because I'm hungry. And I got burned in my eye. I got burned in my eye. I got burned in my elbow. I was so done for a minute. Frying that is some hard stuff, I'll tell you right now. You gotta know what you're doing. And obviously I didn't. Alright, so look how nice this is gonna look. Look at that pretty piece of crab there. Oh yeah, put some crab meat there. I'm gonna take 2 pieces, put them right there. Look how beautiful. Guys, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Good food makes me happy because I was a fatty. Alright, so that's it. That's my portion. And look, like I said, look how creamy. So creamy and so goodness. And there's more crab. Look, I left some on top for somebody else. Whoever wants some more, like me. No, that's enough. Okay, and look. Tell me that this is not crispy. Listen. All that is crispy, and I told you they would look like this. And like this. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it in my plate like that. Oh, and let me show you. The people that talk and say, "One, that's crazy. Why would you save the skin from the turkey? Oh, just get rid of it." No. Look at this big piece of crispy that I don't have to share with nobody. No, I'm only kidding. I can share, but look, that's the back. And right here is another piece. Turkey skin. So I took that too. So I'm going to put that little turkey skin on my plate so you can see how delicious everything looks. And like I said, this is called chicharrón. Chicharrón de puerco. It's pork crackling, you could say, or something. But yeah, guys, that's my dish. It looks so good, right? You can follow this recipe and make somebody happy too. Love you guys for watching. Please give me a like, follow, comment, subscribe, and share to all your friends and tell us this girl could cook. Thank you guys. Bye. This girl could cook. Bye, guys. Bye.